Hey guys, good morning everyone. Welcome to Lena's Good Food channel. Today, it's wintry out there. It's still cold. It's still after Easter, Monday. So I want to do leeks and potato soup. This is quite soft and subtle type of a soup, and you start by chopping your leeks and potatoes, and I'll show you everything into methods. Okay, so first we start by chopping our leeks. We need around two leeks and about a whole bag of small potatoes or new potatoes. You could get the smaller ones or you could get just new potatoes. I find it irritating to peel the new potatoes, to be honest with you. So yes, you can get any sort of small potatoes and start peeling them and also chopping them. I'll be showing you along the time how to do it. Okay, so first we start by chopping the leeks and the potatoes. Here we go. So here we go. We have the sliced celery and chopped potatoes, and I love to start with a knob of butter. I mean, not necessarily a knob, for I think usually a tablespoon of butter will not harm you, especially if you're gonna walk or have some exercise on that day, so it isn't a problem. But butter will always give it a lovely base to your soups. Okay, so what we do now is we pour in or drop in our celery. Here we go, fresh celery, and we start tossing it slightly on medium heat until it wilts. Now look at how fresh and vibrant that looks. You see, the butter will give a good base to the soup, to any soup. I usually like to put a bit of oil sometimes, but I could taste the difference, when you put oil or vegetable oil into your soup as a base. It's light, yes, I agree. It prevents cholesterol, maybe, depending on your lifestyle. But with a tablespoon of butter, it makes a whole difference. And just promise yourself that you're going to exercise. It's not going to make any difference to your life. Just remember your ancestors, your grandparents, your parents. They all did the housework, and they worked and they walked and they did a lot of physical activities those days, and they still had butter. Okay, so salute to my butter in soup. Now obviously if you don't like butter, that's entirely your taste and your own opinion. Obviously you're entitled to it, and I salute you for it. But I do not like to compromise the taste or the flavors of my dishes or meals at home, especially with my family. And I promise myself to always exercise and do what I can do for my cholesterol. It's just a point of lifestyle, really. Anyway, forgetting about lifestyle, where good food is, there's no need for that. Look at these, they're starting to wilt slowly. Sometimes you shouldn't really interfere a lot with them, just leave them, but you don't want them to stick as well, so you have to just slowly, from time to time, put your stirrer in there. I can start to smell the celery, and it's just so fragrant. Oh, wish you were here, guys. It's so fragrant. At this stage, you don't have to season. Now, I only like to introduce basic seasoning into this, like salt, white pepper, and maybe a bit of chili flakes at the end. If your kids don't like chili flakes, maybe just a bit of black pepper. But you do need that little hint of a kick at the end of that meal or that soup. But obviously it's entirely up to you. Now you can see at this stage things are starting to wilt a little bit and they're starting to cook. And this is lovely. This is amazing. This is the time when you need to start introducing the potatoes slowly. There we go, potatoes. They can be as roughly chopped as possible, it wouldn't matter really. Because you're gonna blend them at the end anyway, so it wouldn't matter how they look as long as they cook properly and the flavors are mingled. So now you start by adding salt, about a teaspoon or according to your taste. It does need, I must admit, it does need a bit of good seasoning. A sprinkle of white pepper. I'm coming, and a bit of chili flake. And you need to leave it like this and cook it for about 10 minutes or so on very low heat now until everything wilts, and then you top it up by a liter of water and you cook it on very low heat for about 45 minutes until everything is just soft and fully cooked. And after that you would actually just blend it and enjoy it. Ta-da! And now that you can see within 45 minutes the soup is now absolutely cooked through, and it's time to just put off the heat, yeah, and carefully blend it with your hand blender. And yeah, this is all done now, and let's just have a little taste. Fantastic. It's actually creamy, full of flavor, and you could taste that little butter at the end, and the chili flakes just give it a bit of a kick really. Quite delicious, amazing. If I'm honest with you, go and try this. This is one of the best soups, you know, I've ever done at home. Most of my soups are really delicious, but this is most simplest and the flavors are impeccable. Enjoy leeks and potato soup today.